Sucking on titties. Suck on your own motherfucking bullshit. Why do you get this little crystal bullshit bull fucking schnaggles? Thumb is really cramping. I just want it over.
On Hades' side.
Ooh.
Yes.
Whew. All the dash strikes. That's all I had going for me, and I fucking abused it. Whew. Everything's knocked up. I mean back. It wasn't me. I'm not the father. Where's Maury? Ooh. That separated very young family members when they meet as adults for the first time have an intense attraction to each other? Ew. Well,
Right.
I bet it's like a misinterpreted attraction. I'm sure you have some sort of genetic pull towards someone who has the exact same genetic mix as you. And it's probably misinterpreted when you're an adult because you don't know you have a sibling. I can totally see that innocently happening, absolutely. No shame. I mean, that's worst fears, right? Worst fears realized. What's up, bud? I love you too. Thanks for coming by to say hola. You're the best. You're awful sweet. Appreciate you. Little trick. He's so fucking cute. Let's make a drink of water. Wait, what do I need now? I need an attack. And that's it.
My keepsake collection. Just what the house contractor ordered.
Bitch farts.
All set.
I have no plans to have kids. I don't want any. So I think I'm good. I mean, that's what happens when I think, though.
Broke out of Tartarus.
I probably just got immaculately concepted right then. Or conceived. Or pregnated. Whatever. Just then, because I said that. That's my luck. What's up, Bubba? What are you doing?
Be there soon, Bone
Being a
Hydra.
needy fool. Ooh.
Within the suffocating heat of Asphodel reside the vast majority of those who lived upon the earth and died.
Ew.
There they persist until the end of time.
I don't know if I could love someone enough to fuck over the potential children I had with them. You know what I mean? With what little I know about genetics.
Or until I crush their bones to dust.
A whole new
Wasn't this whole expanse once lush
world.
and green?
Was it? Lush and green? For real? Why, though? Doesn't seem like an apt punishment place, but sure. Oh, the accidental incest. Exactly. Well, I think, the people that are saying fuck it,
Time
it
to
probably should matter. Because otherwise you wouldn't really even look into it, right? If you're not looking to have kids, the only reason it would even be a thought is you wanted kids. And honestly, I mean, it's just like... You know what's interesting about that, though, is years ago, I watched a study where they had various people do something strenuous and sweat and wear a white t-shirt, and then they took all these dudes' white t-shirts and put each t-shirt in its own mason jar that was airtight, screwed it shut, and then they had hundreds of women go through this, line, like an assembly belt kind of, and open the jar and sniff the sweat on the t-shirt and then rate it 1 to 5 or 0 to 10. I don't even know what it was. But one thing they did that was part of the experiment that they didn't tell the women about was that they snuck in some sibling sweat. So a couple of the jars would have their brother's sweaty t-shirt or something, but 100% of the time they always rated it 0 with a note of appalling, because the sweat had, I don't know the words for it. I am not a geneticist. The pheromone markers that told that woman's pheromone animal brain, nothing that's going to benefit your kids here, run away. It's identical to you. And that's the point of spreading out the gene pile, is get some better genes in, because nobody's perfect, you know? The funk. Yeah, it was really... Did you remember that one? Yeah. Dude, someone smell... I mean, I dated a guy who would every once in a while, like, lick my armpit out of nowhere, you know, if I was stretching. Like, he played it off as a joke, but he did it way too often for it to be, like, a one-off gross joke. I'm pretty sure he has a thing for armpits. We ain't together no more. It wasn't Zach. He's into weirder shit. You know what I'm saying? But what... I mean, to each their own. You ain't hurting nobody. Do what you want to do. Just don't lick my armpit. Thank you.
Please accept
I'm
this gift as a
ticklish.
small token of my appreciation. Thank you for always keeping me on my toes.
I might elbow you in the nose on accident if you do that.
Oh, mighty keen of you to leave a tip there, boss. And I have a tip for you. Don't be slow. Maybe this'll help with that.
What a dick. You don't be slow.
Lord Hermes,
I love
I'm in
you.
your debt.
Enjoy your juice.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Dash more times. After taking damage, quickly dash to recover some health. You move faster. What is my dash? I have Wet Daddy. Give me that. Double the wetness, double the fun. It's the statement and the great man of Wet Daddy's gun. I don't know. Couldn't think of anything that looked like a penis that rhymed. Bun of Wet Daddy's buns. Nothing rhymes. The world sucks. Shit. I love Hermes. I always take Hermes stuff. I see people on, like, watching people stream the game, like, skip Hermes all the time. They're like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't add anything. I'm like, dude, more dashes with something like Wet Daddy on your ass doesn't do anything? I'm sorry, what? I can't hear you amidst all my wet dashing.
Lady Artemis.
All the time it's skipped. It's weird.
You met Athena earlier, I guess.
That's okay. I already have her.
I'd never trade my bow for all that pomp and armor, but I guess to each her own.
I love her. I didn't give her a juice, but that's okay. I already have her little... We're using it right now. What is that? Is it a pendant? I think it's like Artemis's pendant, right? Or something. Quiver, maybe? Dong! Fuck! Dong would have been perfect. Sea Lion, thank you. Damn it. Missed opportunities. I hate guns, because we were just talking about it. Came to mind. Ace representation in the game. Hey-oh! Same with, should I spoil it? Have we seen them yet? Not ace representation. More like non-binary representation. I don't want to spoil it, though. I don't think we've seen them yet in this playthrough. No spoilers. I'm just not going to say it. I'll say it when we come to the person. Attack strong. Yep, that's what I wanted. Bitch, it's like you read my mind. You read my mind. It's like she likes me. Is it called Adamant Arrowhead? It's on my shit. It just won't, like, I can't. Oh, can I go to it here? Yeah, it is the Arrowhead. Bitch, you're right. It kind of looked like it could be like a really fancy quiver, though, right? C. Madrid, you would be absolutely shocked and appalled at how many people have not played this game to this day. Supergiant games don't really get a lot of air because they're considered indie. Everybody's played Assassin's Creed, but it's shocking how many people haven't played this yet. And it really does have a lot of cool story stuff. Or I guess the story pretty much is this part I don't mind spoiling as much because we all pretty much know the gist of Greek history for the most part. But some of the secret stuff you do to, like, unlock abilities or fishing and stuff like that, I wouldn't want to spoil that for people. That seems mean. But for the most part, they follow actual Greek history, or the Greek mythology, really well. They do a good job, I think.
Phew.
A fan mod? Wait, people modded this game? Oh, that's so weird. I haven't even thought about that. It's such a perfect game. See? Now Adam wants to play the game. I don't know, man. It's a crack game. It's just so well done. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to your love of Hades forever. Oh my god, it's Wet Daddy. Wet Daddy or Sexy Daddy? I want Wet Daddy. Moisten me, father. Best way to make Zag suck less early on. Get some sort of dash. Get either Wet Daddy's dash or Athena's dash, simply because no matter what at the beginning, your weapons are going to be damn weak You have no way to upgrade them or anything, even if that exists later on. Not that I'm saying it does. You are really slow. Like, you just don't have any of the carryover stuff that makes you just, in general, a little bit beefier. And so it's basically adding another weapon to your arsenal. You know what I mean? Instead of just having the bow or just having the sword, literally dashing around people now does damage. And oftentimes it will do more damage than your fucking weapon. That's always something I aim for. If I'm using, like, a weapon that I know is slow and kind of weak, like a bow, I immediately aim for getting a good dash. But that's me personally. Anybody else got good? Or would you argue that? What up, Slim? How are you, love? Khajiit have voyeur if you have coin. The spoiler is that is a lie.
You're not Dusa.
You're not. You're a big pink scary Dusa. You're a sky turd. What happened to that dude? Sky turds are forever. Joy. I'm gonna
Until
have
next
thumb
time,
cramp.
gigantic Gorgon head.
Do I have Wet Daddy's boon yet? Do I need to give Wet Daddy a sauce? I think I do. I think I'm gonna do it. Moisten me, father.
Uncle Poseidon, it's been
I mean,
excellent
Uncle.
to know you, sir,
That's a
so
weird one.
Please, this is for you.
Dash is everything. I know. That is the secret. Dash really is everything.
Oh,
I hate how real that is.
Moved by your affection, little nephew. Though I think I've just the thing for you in turn. Here, I shall transfer it to you.
I hadn't given him a juice yet.
I thank you, Uncle.
Fuck yes. Now, Wet Daddy gives us his conch shell, my dudes. Can't make that up.
My oceans, they are filled with danger. Not just water, little Hades. Any of the dead you face, they met their mortal end at sea and not on land.
One actually can, yes. Mm-hmm. There is such a thing as dry drowning. What do I have? I have Wet Daddy's dash. So boons with Nakwa is give. Ooh. Oh. How many seconds does it go for, though? It's every 0.2 seconds for how many seconds? Huh. Zombies! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for resuming the class. Keeping the class 11, giving it 8 swings. How the fuck are you? How is life? Give him a pounding. I totally would, though. I can't turn that. I mean, that's going to be so good against that fucking Hydra. My dick is crossed. I'm pretty positive that's going to be exceedingly helpful against the Hydra. I would rather fast death than a dot death. Even though the dot is so fucking tempting. Like, it hurts my soul not to take that dot. I hate it. I hate that I just turned that down. But one must be an adult and make choices. Come here, you dumb cockfuck. What in the tit? How? No. It doesn't even make sense that you could go there and not die. You stupid bitch. Fry in hell. What even? All right. Burn, daddy, burn. Where's the other one? Come here, you dumb hoe. Why? Bitch! Everything burns inside me. Oh my god.
Not now.
I don't like the spread out arenas sometimes. I feel like I run into lava way more than I should. Trap damage. And I don't mean a hot bitch who's out for your monies. I mean actual traps. Like man traps, like the ones they want to put in schools. Instead of taking semi-automatic weapons out of the hands of crazy people. You know, traps. Ooh! Happy Father's Day. Thank you for cream pieing whoever you did. And happy Juneteenth. Or do you say happy Juneteenth? Black Lives Matter. I think that's the important thing to say. Hello, monkey. I just went to the doctor and I told him I had some issues with my hearing. He asked me to describe the symptoms, so I said, they're yellow, Homer's fat, and Marge has blue hair. Fantastically done, bitch. That was well put. Little black dress. More importantly, absolutely accurate. I'm going to read this just so everyone hears this. I'm just going to read it as fact. The rule for safety is if you believe any sort of water has been inhaled, a drowning, a dry drowning, or a near drowning has occurred, get the fuck to the hospital. I don't care how healthy or good or amazing that person looks. Get to the fucking hospital. I will not horrify you with what happens if you do not. Go to the hospital. 100%. 1,000,000%. Cheers to that question, because that's a very good question. Cheers to that. You don't get pneumonia, Amber, you die. You just fucking die, my dude. You just die. Die, death comes for us all. In the fall of one's existence. No, you just die. Most patients that die from drowning die from secondary features to drowning. What happens is, most of the time, you end up either swallowing a shit ton of water or inhaling a shit ton of water, or you do neither, but you're still underwater, so you just suffocate and die. That's dry drowning. But what happens is, if you swallow into your stomach gallons of lake water and or inhale gallons of lake water, we are a creature that is mostly permeable by water. Our skin is, you know, it's watertight for the most part, but it's permeable again, the insides of us and stuff. And your body immediately tries to start compensating and eliminating this excess water in the spaces it goes to. And so your cells of your body become insanely swollen with H2O water, because water isn't free flowing in your body, like just fluid. It has to, when your body's doing something about it, there is a function where something's happening, right? A mechanism is occurring. The mechanism is your cells start to take on board, all your little cells of your body take on board immense amounts of water. And the problem is that your cell has a very happy little homeostatic environment where it balances what's on the inside of it based on the extracellular fluid around it. So by eating and drinking water and doing things every day, peeing, pooping, eliminating waste, we help maintain this extracellular fluid. And the cell will release sodium or other various little minerals, potassium and such, and water, or take them on depending on what the extracellular fluid is looking like at that time. And so when you drown or you take on lots of water into your body, one way or another, via, a drowning, not just drinking. I mean, this is exactly how we died, though. This does happen from drinking too much water. You can overdose on water. So what happens is when those cells swell up with all that water, trying to get it out of your lungs, get it out of your stomach so it can go about its normal day, it has to make room for that water. So it dumps everything else except water, because it's literally, that's it. It's got to maintain that balance between the extracellular and the intracellular, and it's so swollen that it will start dumping all of the essential minerals that we need to survive, i.e. potassium, the mineral solely responsible for keeping your muscle fibers moving and, functioning in a proper way. Your heart is the muscle. The most common way a drowning victim dies is a heart attack, because their body just dumps every bit of potassium they had to make room for all this water that comes on board. And they have a heart attack, but it doesn't happen until 3 hours later. You save them. You pull them out of the water, do compressions, they choke up some water. You're like, oh my God, Bobby's back. Put Bobby to bed. He's feeling tired. Bobby dies. You must go to the ER. I didn't want to get scary, but you have no idea how many people in the summer end up with dead kids. It's horrifying. I left the ER of a hospital. I stopped working ERs because I could not stand to see I was starting to die inside seeing the amount of dead kids drown that I did. Constant. And that's no fault on anybody. Kids are stupid, and parents don't have eyes on every skull, on every angle of their human form. Like, it can happen in 2 seconds. But it's horrible. Get to the fucking hospital. Know what I'm saying? And if you're unfamiliar, Wii for Your Wii was a contest years and years and years ago when the original Nintendo Wii came out. And they did this thing where they, like, I don't even know. They had people sitting in, like, airplane seats or something, or, like, a roller coaster seat. The roller coaster wasn't going, but essentially the thing was, how long can you go without peeing and keep drinking water? Wii for Your Wii. And the person to last the longest won a Wii. But the person to last the longest fucking died. They literally drowned themselves by drinking so much water and not taking on any salts, i.e. minerals, salts and minerals. Nothing. Died. It's horrible. Fucking horrible. Everything in excess can be bad for you, even water. Really honest. I tell you guys all that all the time, though. That's nothing new. Just because I miss sharing music, really. Those were the days. The days of the old. Oh my god, I always wanted to work at a concert hall, but I've never, before college, and even in college, I've never lived anywhere that was feasibly close to a concert place to work at one. Like, I'm always like 2 to 4 hours away from wherever the concerts are happening. Ugh. I don't think I want to, okay. Fine.
Might as well.
Transgressions are not tolerated.
Hold on, Glad. I see what you said
got
about that
her.
shit. I'm gonna read it. Bitch, suck my nads. Give me those purple Jimmy things! That's right.
Barely got through.
You waste my time.
You waste my time, bitch.
Nice. That's mine.
Okay, like, the Dr. Seuss book was one of his least popular, so they weren't going to print more, and Potato Head is just not popular. But someone said, look, cancel culture. It's not being canceled. The companies that own it are not producing it. So why did it end up in the news all weird? And why were people talking about it a lot? Like, look at these super offensive toys that our children are immersing their bodies in.